Hey there, it's Elizabeth O'Brien from Grammar Revolution, where we help you teach and learn grammar the easy way with sentence diagrams. And today, we are going to be talking about you. Not the lovely you watching this video, but the pronoun you. And I got the idea for this lesson after I was sitting around with some friends and we were talking about the word whom and how it seems like fewer and fewer people are using it and fewer people know when they're supposed to use it. In fact, it almost seems like it's getting phased out of language. So because of the whom conversation, I started thinking about the pronoun you and how it has changed and evolved over time. Before I get started, I just want you to know that I am not an expert in history and I am not claiming to be an expert. Just wanted to share with you what I found when I was doing my research. So, here we go. Let's start with today and how we use you. We use you for both subjects, you are great, and objects, the magician tricked you. We can also use you to be singular, meaning one, or plural, meaning more than one. Now that particular aspect of you may have caused confusion in your life at some point, like it did for me a couple of days ago when I texted a friend and I said, would you like to come over for dinner? Now she didn't know if I was just inviting her, the singular person, or if I was inviting her whole family, using it as a plural pronoun. So we had to text back and forth a little bit before the meaning was clear. Now it wasn't always like this. Back in Old English, which was the earliest form of the English language, you was only used as an object and it was only used as a plural pronoun. You can see in that chart that we had other words to do those other jobs. By the way, when you're looking at this chart, I just want you to know that if you looked at written Old English right now, you wouldn't be able to understand it or read it unless you were an expert. So when I have the pronouns listed in this chart as thou, thee, ye, and you, that is a translation or a modern equivalent to the words that they were using. But it wouldn't have sounded or looked like that back in Old English. So, in Old English, you was only a second person plural object pronoun. Now let's fast forward to Middle English. Here, you began being used interchangeably with ye for the second person plural subject. So the big change here is that now you can use you as a subject, a plural subject. Then the language began being influenced by French. And in French, you addressed kings or aristocrats, singular people, with a plural pronoun. So Middle English picked up on this and started using you or ye formally to address aristocrats. And then that slowly changed so that you would address anyone who was higher than you on the social ladder in that same way, or even strangers, because it was seen to be more polite to use a plural pronoun in those situations. And then somewhere around the 17th century or so, we dropped thee, thou, and ye, and we just went for you in all of those situations. And that brings us to where we are today. So there you have it. Language changes and evolves. And I wonder what is going to happen with whom over the next few hundred years. By the way, if you would like to know when to use the word whom, at least for now, you can check out a lesson that I did on who and whom, and I will put the link right up here for you. If you'd like to learn more about teaching or learning grammar the easy way with sentence diagrams, you can check out our website at grammarrevolution.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.